What defines one's legacy? Fortune, fame, accomplishments? Everyone, no matter how big or small, their contribution in life leaves behind a legacy. In the Cape Cod town of Dennis, Massachusetts, one man's legacy is remembered with a park, a bench, and the American flag.
Field of Honor is a tribute to those that have lost their lives either during war or after, someone that meant very dear to you in your life.
Located at Kelley Park, every fall, hundreds of full-sized American flags stand tall, each bearing the name of a personal hero who has passed on.
It's not just a flag, it's basically their loved one that they're thinking about the last time they saw him, whether it was last year, 5 years ago, or 50 years ago.
One of those names, Vincent Fountaine, beloved curator of the Field of Honor and lifelong United States Marine.
Everybody talks about it, and they'll say something about, oh yeah, there's the flags up there, and I'll say my husband started that. They say, really? Everybody, it's something that people talk about, and people enjoy it.
As the years went on, it got bigger and bigger, and I could see how each year it got more important to my dad.
It just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And this year is the biggest one yet, 6 years.
Bigger than everybody else, but that's what everything that Vinny ever did, that's what happened. He'd start something and everyone would jump on it and he would just go with it. It was always about someone else with him.
First year, my father funded alone. No donations, no help from any other organizations, all out of his own pocket to get those flags up and flying.
It was always about someone else. It was never about him. He was selfless.
Well, he was a Marine, and always a Marine.
Kelley Park was a favorite spot of reflection for Vinny, particularly the year-round flagpole that overlooked the park.
That park meant so much to him, and I don't to this day, and I will never know why, but he wanted that flag to be shown. He wanted that flag to have its light, and the town of Dennis came through and shined that light so that he wouldn't have to go down every day and put that flag up and take that flag down.
Day after day, year after year, Vinny could be seen and heard at that flagpole.
He used to play the horn there, and sometimes people have told me they still hear the music.
Playing reveille as the sun came up, and taps as the sun set.
He was very passionate about the flagpole and the flag, and so I thought it would be very important that we remember him for his, it's like a legacy of his.
Sitting just steps away from that pole is a bench dedicated to Vinny, decorated with a plaque of his name and the U.S. Marine Seal.
It really was Mark, Vinny, my brother, who is keeping our dad present each and every day.
It's important for me to make sure my father's name carries on. And my brothers and sisters have been very supportive, and when I got in touch with them and said that this is what I want to do, everybody was like, yeah, let's do it.
So Mark, I think, wanted something there that represented my dad and what he did for the town of Dennis and for the veterans. And I give him all the credit in the world. And of course, we were all on board, absolutely.
It wasn't just me putting the bench in, it was a family. The family decided that this would be the best thing so we can honor our father. When we got the plaque on there, we had to come up with something on the plaque.
Salubrious, I use it all the time. And it's my tribute to Vinny, and have it on the plaque, it's huge.
It came from my father, would say that instead of wonderful, because I think one day somebody told him he says wonderful too much, so he changed the wording. But that's where that came from.
A salubrious view overlooking the Field of Honor he helped bring to the community he loved.
And it meant a lot to him to have people remember the people they lost and to have a place to go to reflect.
He really wanted to make a difference in the lives of not only vets, but people that needed help.
He made people happy, and he's missed. He was the life of the party.
My dad was a very positive person. I mean, nothing was a problem. Everything was fixable. And I miss having those conversations with him. I miss calling him and talking things out. And, you know, he was just a very special person, and he is missed.
There's an emptiness there that he's not here, but I mean, the bench is not going to replace that, but it's going to keep the memory going.
For Vincent Fountaine, his legacy lives on through his wife, children, family, and friends. And thanks to those who knew him best, anyone looking for a place of reflection and rest at John Kelley Park now have a place to do so. A salubrious view that helps capture the legacy Vincent Fountaine left behind.